In a world of glitz and glam, flashing lights and screaming fans, most people are unaware of the war that rages behind the scenes. And that war includes your favorite artist and your favorite songs. This is The Dark Side of Songwriting. Hosted by Nayim Edwards.
Welcome to The Dark Side of Songwriting. My name is Nayim Edwards and I am your host, part 4 of the Demi Lovato's War on Drugs. So today we're talking about your addiction, your situation, your artistry in relations to your team. What you need to understand is good team is a reflection of not only good leadership. However, I don't know if we understand that as artists, as the captains of the ship, that we are the captains of the ship. We're looked at as leadership. And you would think realistically as an artist, you would have that person who tells you everything what to do or whatever. But even those people, most of these people are just looking out for themselves. If we're being completely honest, most people on your team have a vested interest in you only because it only matters because you are the meal ticket. You are the prize. You are the bag. Protect the bag. It's the same thing with Lil Tim and Quando Rondo. Lil Tim didn't give a fuck about none of this other shit. He cared about if Quando Rondo get his ass whooped, we're going back to the Jets. You know, that's how it's looked at. With Demi Lovato and with everyone, because this isn't really... Demi Lovato's team enabled her. But, I mean, not even enabled her because they fucking enabled her because how did they let these things... Because she talked about how her team just allowed her to run rampant or whatever. But the thing is, what kind of monster were you when you were consumed by the substance monster? You know what I'm saying? By the substance abuse demons. When the drug demons hit, how were you? Because we know you were sneaking around, but it still could have been like, you could have been one of the people like, oh, I'm going to fire this motherfucker. If they say anything, if they look at me wrong, I'm going to fire them. You know what I'm saying? She said that she was 6 years sober and she was miserable. And she was more miserable sober than she was when she was drinking. So why the fuck would she say sober? You know what I'm saying? And this is where it came, this whole blowout with the team. You got to understand that if you want the best for yourself as a songwriter, if you want the best for yourself as a musician, if you want the best for yourself just in general, because you don't have to be a songwriter or nothing like that, you make sure you put people around you who are not just going to tell you what you want to hear. Yes, it's great to have people around you who encourage you. Yes, it's great to have people around you who clap for you and want to see you win. But you need people around you who are going to hold you accountable as well. You need people around you that when shit is not going how it's supposed to go, they say something. When you fucking up, they say something. When shit is off, they say something. They're not here to coddle and please your feelings. See, I have this thing where you got to know when to be Batman and you got to know when to be Robin. You can't take the front driver's seat every time. Sometimes you got to sit in the passenger seat and let people do your 1-2 for you. Sometimes you have to stand behind this person and let them take the lead over whatever's happening, because you're not supposed to be in leadership. If you, how do I say it? How do I say it? A good leader knows where to go to get what they need to make sure that the team is gonna be able to live, breathe, and thrive how they're supposed to. Those people didn't give a fuck if you was high. You was probably high and being productive. But in real life, you can't be as productive as you could be being fucked up. But at that level, you're probably genius level creator. So They just give a fuck that something's coming out, the product's being pushed, and that their checks come out. And it's easier to fuck you over. How I already spoke about how one of the top artists to scam and fuck over is a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? And people got to get out their motherfucking feelings. Like, we just got to just say it just how it is. People need to get out their feelings. People, you can't put your feelings and make everything about how you feel. Because sometimes the hardest things and the harshest things is going to be what pushes you to where you need to be. And I feel like real love, real support, real, encouragement and real everything is honesty first. If I love you, I'm gonna be honest with you. And regardless of how it may make you feel, because my thing is, people don't understand when we talk about having your issues, wherever there's an issue, people just immediately jump to the worst case scenario when you hear a word that is associated with the word issue or the word weakness or the word, any type of word that has a connotation that is negative. They automatically, their mind goes straight to the negative. Somebody like me, or what people needs to get through, and most people, it never gets through to them. That's why they never reach wherever they want to go, is because when you hear something that's associated with negativity, you should automatically, you need to train yourself to automatically go to the word opportunity. When I hear weakness, when I say or hear weakness, I don't think negativity. I think opportunity. But that's me. And this is, a lot of artists don't get that, because with art, it comes with so much emotion. It comes with so much feeling. It comes with so much this. Yes, do that when creating. But when you step outside of the booth, when you step away from the easel, when you step away from the computer, when you step away from the art, you need to train your mind to go directly to the word opportunity. Because where there is something, this is just my example, where there is weakness, there is opportunities. If you know opportunities, there are opportunity, but there are also opportunists. And to be an opportunist, your people's mind automatically go negative. This just means I'm going to get in here and make the best of whatever the situation is. You should automatically have a positive thought, but we know that's just not how it goes. So you're going to fight with your team. You're going to do whatever with your team. But I feel like if you had people on your team, because with her team, they said, you fucking up our money. You fucking up our lives with this drug shit. If she really loved these people and her team was people that she really loved, in her mind, it would have snapped to, I got to get my shit together. And it actually did. It snapped to, I'm fucking up people's lives. I got to get my shit together. They fought about it, but they should have fought about it because we love and we care about you, Demi. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, her fans, like, what the fuck? We love you. We don't want you to do this. We don't want that to happen to you, So, yeah, you gotta, I think I've said what I needed to say with this. I'm glad that she came out on the other side of it, and she's here to tell her story, and she's here to be the positive example of what can happen when you don't die from your war on drugs. So, I guess it's okay to reveal the next person we're going to do is Lana Del Rey. And I'm going to keep that part to myself. You have to come back tomorrow. Unless some fucking rapper or somebody does something fucking stupid that we have to address. I might actually hold off on Lana Del Rey and throw some extra shit in there. And we're also going to roll out, what's today, Monday? It's not Monday. Wait, what's today? So if it was Monday. Anyway, I'll figure it out. My name is Nayim Edwards. This is the dark side of songwriting, and I will holler at you.